this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. Mazzara is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So one run here on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Cubs lead this one 14-0.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one.
Right fielder,
and this guy's been
30.
victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We got time.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nomar Mazzara goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Hunter.
Stepping in, Hunter Pence. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward is there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Now at the plate, Javier Baez becomes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Chu is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here comes another 0-2. This is pulled into right. Mazzara is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Digging in, Albert Almora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. Santana will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Digging in, Ronald Guzman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ronald Guzman is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Piazza recovers throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.